girl Jackie O. Welcome back to my channel. So Colourpop Cosmetics has recently released a full entire line of blush colors as well as highlight colors, and if anybody knows anything about my channel, you would know that Colourpop is by no means new here to my channel. I absolutely live for their entire collection of lip products. Their lippy sticks are amazing. Eyeshadows freaking flawless. So I was actually quite intrigued when I found out that they were also coming out with cheek products, because I was kind of curious to see if they would be the same texture as the eyeshadows. And if any of you guys have tried the eyeshadows, you would know they're that creamy wet, kind of wet like creamy consistency. So anyway, I got finally my package, and anybody who knows that when you get this in the mail, it's gonna be a good day. So I have the full line of I believe all of these are highlighters. Well, some of them are cheek products, some of them are highlighters, but today we're specifically going to be talking about the highlighters. So first of all, I just want to give my, actually no, let's get into the swatches. I'll tell you what I think about them later. So the first color that I have here is Wisp. And Wisp is, oh God, the texture of these are just insane. Wisp is like a beautiful champagne. This is going to be a beautiful highlight, especially on darker skin. A little bit goes a long way with that finger. Then I have Avalon, and Avalon looks kind of like a true, actually it's definitely a copper gold. This as a highlight is going to be the key for deeper, darker skin tones that want that beautiful, it's more of a bronze gold. Then I have Most Necessary, which is kind of like a peachier, shimmery color. There's hints, I see hints of peach, and I definitely also see some hints of gold in that color. I actually think these two would be worn beautifully together, wearing Most Necessary as a blush and then some Avalon on the cheeks. I think that these would be beautiful together. They would add just like the perfect peachy golden glow. Butterscotch Beach, Butterfly, sorry, I just chopped that all the way up. Butterfly Beach is, to me, it's definitely like a true champagne color. This probably will be the lightest I will go from this collection, because there are some shades that are very, very light, and then there are some shades that look a lot lighter than they are. But yeah, this one is very pretty and super pigmented. Definitely blend that one out, and if you like more of that champagne rose gold look, then you will like Butterfly Beach. Teasecake is another one that's kind of rose goldy, but when you look at it, you want to say pinky beige. But when you swatch it, I see some rose gold, and I definitely see some gold. It's definitely a duochrome. So I think this is going to be beautiful with some peachy blushes, as well as some of the pink blushes, and maybe even some smoking like bomb purple. This would look beautiful with. And I love that some of these are duochrome. So you look at them, you think you're going to get one color, you get something completely different when you swatch it and when you put it on. Now, if you're anything like me, you're going to look at Monster and think, hail to the nah, because it literally looks straight up white. But when you swatch it, it is the most beautiful pearlescent pinky purple. I don't know, girl, you may have to get you some of that. I love, love, love this color. This is actually the shade that I'm wearing now, and it's just gorgeous. So pretty. And it's also the color that I'm wearing on the inner corners of my eyes. So as you can see, playing some little mind tricks on you. I have Highly Wasted, which is pretty much like a true golden peach color, and this is just, I have yet to find any color that I don't like from this collection. This one is gorgeous. I've never had a full range of highlighters that all have this many different colors to offer, but this one is no exception. This is so pretty. It's like the perfect peachy color. Stole the Show from the collection is pretty much like a true kind of white frosty highlight. This is probably one of the only ones that I probably would not recommend for our skin types. I just think it's way too light. However, I mean, you're not gonna like, it's highly rare that you're gonna like the entire line, so there's got to be some misses eventually. This is one of the misses, at least for our complexion. I have Boba, which is a really pretty shimmery coral pinky color. I do, in my opinion, think that this is a little light and a little frosty for my liking on my complexion, but I can say I think this is a beautiful color. I can see how some people would like it. Just for me, I just think it would just be a little too light. Spoon is going to be that champagne highlight color for those of you guys that are a little bit more on the fair side. This one, too light, but Beautiful color, super pigmented. And that color is also extremely sparkly and extremely pigmented, which I actually don't mind. I just think that it would be a little too light. Sticky Sweet is a frosted plum color and is not only making a guest appearance on this swatch video, but I'm also wearing it on my eyes today. I love this color. It's so pretty, and I'm in the market for a good plum purple blush to wear with some of my like purple looks. I've been like on a purple kick lately. How many times did I just say purple? But anyway, this is more like a cranberry plum. It's somewhere, yeah, I would say more cranberry. It's kind of like a reddish purple more than it is a true purple, but beautiful color, and it's not overly sparkly. Better have my lunch money. Lunch money is super light. All of the ones that are really light are all reading the same on my skin tone. I don't know if that's just because I'm dark or what, but this is another one that I would say if you are on the darker side, maybe medium, maybe depending on how bright of a highlight you look, I would probably say pass on lunch money. It's just a little too light and frosty. Still a beautiful color, and I would definitely say that this is more of that's a champagne for sure. That's definitely a light champagne. Hippo is a beautiful, so pretty. This is a very light lilac purple color, lavender color. So pretty. I mean, this is just so pretty. I don't have any lilac or lavender highlighter, so I'm actually quite intrigued on how this will look. Well, I mean, it looks good, but just wearing it like in real time, I think it's so pretty. Then I have Smoke and Whistles, which just looks light. This just looks like a true, super true, beigey white highlight. Too light for my complexion. Still beautiful, maybe would make a great eyeshadow. I have Tasty, which is a peach tone highlight. I also see hints of gold and hints of pink. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is actually the blush that I'm wearing today, and I totally messed up and I forgot I was gonna demo how I apply the blush for the video, and I'm totally only wearing blush on one side of my face right now. But we gonna roll with it. Y'all gonna accept me for who I am, and yeah, that's Tasty. This is so pretty. This is actually gonna be a beautiful, in my opinion, beautiful, flawless spring summer color, and I just want to wear that as an eyeshadow because that is so freaking pretty. Like, it literally looks orange and then it fades to pink. Like, what? That's so pretty. Oh my god, obsessed with that. So these blushes are the exact same creamy, moussey, that almost kind of bouncy texture as the eyeshadows, if any of you guys are familiar with them. Colourpop is basically only available online, so I'm trying to be as explicit with the description as I possibly can, just to eliminate any confusion for those of you guys that would want to order. So anyway, same texture as the eyeshadows, that bouncy, moussey, super soft. They highly recommend with the shadows, applying the shadows with the fingers, specifically because of the texture. However, I don't really see any of it because I always read about products and I try to see like what does the manufacturer recommend. I don't really see any blurbs on, you know, best ways to apply. But I mean, I don't see why you can't apply these in the same manner that you would with a cream. Wow! I don't see why you can't apply these in the same manner as you would a cream blush. You can use your finger. You can use a stiff head like kabuki brush. If you wanted to use a duo fiber type of brush, you can use that as well. I think the more dense the brush that you use, the more coverage you're going to get. So it really just depends on how you like the blush to look. For summer, I would probably recommend maybe going for like a duo fiber blush that's going to be more softer on the skin, and that way you get kind of like a sun-kissed glow versus a big, huge amount of cheek color payoff. So really, like I said, it just depends on what kind of finish you like. I took this brush from Real Techniques. This is actually their contour brush. So it's got a tapered head and it's not super dense. And basically I just fluffed that into the product, and then using circular motions, I am pushing that into the skin. And some of these lighter colors are so forgiving that you can just really go in with them. You get a beautiful sun-kissed glow without looking like you put on too much blush. And I'm still going. I'm still adding more product to my brush, mind you. I took Monster as a highlight, which is that really pretty duochrome purple one I showed you earlier. And first, I laid it on with my finger. You can totally apply highlights with your fingers. And then I also went in with a fan brush and just to kind of reinforce it. And oh my god, you just get like this super pigmented, 80s looking like highlight. Like that is dope. That looks like straight up Grace Jones. Like I freaking love that. And I used a coral blush. Like that is beautiful. I love that. This is probably going to be my favorite out of all of them, even though it's pretty hard to choose all of them. I think I was definitely long overdue for some purple blushes, which I'm going to be utilizing with Sticky Sweet. I'm just glad, like I feel like all of the highlighters that I currently own are either in the gold or champagne family, so it's just really nice to see a full range of highlight colors that you can actually switch out and use. I mean, I do eyeshadow looks that have greens in them. I do eyeshadow looks that have corals, peaches, pinks. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and it's just nice to know that I have a highlight color that I can use with all the different blush colors that I have in my collection now, and they're beautiful. Beautiful to me. Light colors, I've already told you guys my thoughts on what the super light ones are. I would say out of all of them, my favorites are Tasty, which is the one that I'm wearing now, Monster, that highlight though, and as an eyeshadow, bomb. Like, talk about products that have more than one use. You're really gonna like Monster because it looks like white. It just looks like a white hot mess, but it's so pretty. I promise you it does not look or swatch like that at all. I think Sticky Sweet is going to not only make, if you think for a second I'm not using these as eyeshadows, you got the game twisted. Let me talk about more of my favorites, the ones that swatch the most beautiful. Avalon, where is Avalon? Okay, yes, copper gold, yes honey, yes, 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 yes. Let's get into this for a highlight. Let's talk about this as a eyeshadow. Let's discuss, okay? Thank you, come again. And Hippo, actually Hippo, OMG, oh my God. Oh, don't do it. Oh my God. Girl, look what I just did. I just put that in my Cupid's bow and that looks freaking bomb. Can you see that from far away? Just dab a little bit, Oh, I need to get out of here because I have some more playing to do. Yeah, the Colourpop highlighters and blushes get 2 thumbs up. Way, way, way up. I think most of the colors we definitely benefit from. Some of the lighter ones I would kind of stay away from, but for the most part, these are going to be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for spring and summer. These could not have come out at a more perfect, appropriate time, especially for those of you guys that kind of run away from blush and you are looking for something that is just more softer on the skin. Yeah? Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed today's review. I will see you guys at the next video. Thank you again for watching. And if you aren't subscribed, how are you going to see more awesome videos, girl? Make sure you do it on the way out. Okay, I'll see you at the next video. Bye!